5 Seconds of Summer has really great albums, but I want to talk about something that's arguably more important than that, and that is their album covers. I have things to say about each one of them, so let's dissect. First up, we have their self-titled debut album, and I love this cover. There are a ton of different versions of it, like this one, the X is blue, and there's one with graffiti, and there's one without. Also, the Target exclusive has like 4 different colors, but I've always thought that Target cover was so boring. I think the original is my favorite one. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's very polished. The X over them does give it a little bit of edge, just like the tone of the album. I don't know why they had a blue version. It doesn't look nearly as good. If I'm ranking this cover right here, I'd give it like a solid 8 out of 10. Next up is Sounds Good, Feels Good, and this album cover is great. Again, there's a ton of different versions of it, with each member getting their own color, and for those who are curious, I think Callum has the best one. But also, this cover was obviously very inspired by Green Day. Not even inspired, just straight up copying Green Day, which makes sense. I mean, this is a rock album, and they wanted to have more of a rock image, and they also idolize Green Day, so I don't really mind. But I think this cover is good. Just personal preference, I do prefer their first album cover, but I'll give this cover like a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, we have Youngblood, which is such a pretty album cover. I'd say out of all of their albums, this album cover looks the best just color-wise. And if you've actually listened to this album like I have, I can't think of a better cover. I mean, it's perfect. This album also had alternates. They did another thing with Target, I believe. It's not as interesting as Sounds Good, Feels Good, but I do like it better than their debut. Also, Ashton's alternate cover is the best here. They also released a vinyl cover for this album, and it's honestly kind of bad. I don't really know why they decided to structure it this way. It just looks cluttered and not appealing to look at. But this cover, the original cover, is heat. 9 out of 10. Calm's album cover is just whatever to me. Also, I've always found it funny that Michael is literally just a head. Like, all the other guys here have some color or some skin to show the rest of their body, but Michael is just a head, and his head is just chilling there. Now that I think about it, I think this cover would have been more interesting if all of them were just floating heads. I get what they're going for, but honestly, this cover just feels lazy to me. The last 3 albums we just talked about have great colors, they have great composition, great illustrations, and fun design elements. This is just a group shot with some text. It feels rushed. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. I don't know, it's average. Lastly, we have 5 Sauce 5, and I fucking love this cover. It's so artistic. I love how there's no text on it. I remember when I saw this cover, I was trying to guess who was who, and I got every single one wrong. I love the colors. I love the minimalist aspect of it, and I know I kind of just shat on Calm's cover for not being visually interesting enough, but at least 5 Sauce 5's cover is trying to be more artistic. I'm gonna give this like an 8 out of 10. Great job. So here's my ranking of all the 5 Sauce album covers. Let me know yours in the comments.